Everything is changing every day. The way we think, the way we live, the way we do things. How are you changing? Fellow Toastmasters, President, there are many things and many objects that we stop doing and we stop using. Things that were available 5 years ago, that were normal for us 5 years ago, and now they are completely obsolete. There are also softwares, internet pages that right now are completely useless for us. They evolved, they changed to something better, or they completely disappeared. There are companies that are going bankrupt because they are not adapting to the change. And you know what? The same can happen to us if we don't adapt to the changes, if we don't adapt to the new reality. We need to start thinking differently. We need to start thinking outside the box. There are people in history that have thought outside the box, that have thought differently from the others. Everybody was saying the opposite, but they didn't care. This sport is called high jumping. As you can see, you have to jump over a bar, and everybody was jumping that way, sideways. Until one guy, an American guy called Dick Fosbury, decided to do the things differently. In the Olympics in Mexico in 1968, he decided to jump this way, the back first. And he not only won the first place in the gold medal, he established a new world record of 2.24 meters. It's the height of Shaquille O'Neal. You know, guys, there are many ideas that have become obsolete. In the past, people believed that the earth was flat. And not only that, they also believed that the sun revolved around the earth. Until a person, Galileo Galilei, he was brave enough to say the truth, and he was almost executed or hanged by the Inquisition because he needed to retract from his idea. He had to say that he was wrong. But at the end he said, and yet it moves. He whispered that. In the past, the people also believed that if you gather some dirty clothes and some corn, rats could be born instantly. People really believed that until Louis Pasteur debunked or dismissed this theory. Another crazy theory was that the people believed that if you exercised a lot, your son would be also very muscular. Right? It was, of course, it is dismissed right now. What I'm trying to say is that generation to generation, new ideas emerge. We dismiss old ideas and we adopt new thinkings. What things are we doing wrong today? Right now, we have seen atrocities that we have committed, like the tortures and the executions of the Inquisition, the religion wars, atomic bomb, the American Indians murdered, the slavery of black people, yet the Vietnam War, genocides. There are many things that have happened, and right now we look back and I feel shame. I don't know what you feel, guys, but I feel really bad for humanity. This is the past. But what things are we doing right now that we are permitting to happen? Because it is us. Our new generations are going to look back and are going to say, that generation was crazy. They were killing a lot of animals. They were doing this, they were doing that. Think about it. We need to start thinking differently. We are programmed by our paradigms. A paradigm are the ideas that are planted in our brains since we are babies. They are planted in our brains by many factors. The society, the TV, the government, the church, the schools, our jobs. I'm not saying it is good or it is bad. I'm just saying that it happens. We're programmed. We have a certain programming or conditioning that determines how we act and how we live. When we have a new idea, the society tries to make us the same. We cannot be all the same. We need to think for ourselves. We need to go beyond that. Einstein said, the important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Guys, everything that we see, the reality, it's only a perception. The way we see things depends on how we are programmed. We see things as we wanted to see, as we are conditioned to see them. But now, we are conscious about it. We are conscious that we have a paradigm, we have a programmation, so we can break it. You break it and you start being yourself. Now Buddha said, believe nothing. No matter where you read it or who said it, even if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. Take a moment in the day for yourself. Empty your mind for a moment. Empty that glass. No worries, no fears, no prejudices, no rules, nothing. Shh. Only be for a moment. Fellow Toastmasters, all matter is energy condensed in a slow vibration, that we are all one consciousness. There is no such thing as death. Life is only a dream, and we are the imagination of ourselves.